All right. Now let's switch it over and we are going to invite our friend Lavelle Spencer from Caterpillar to join us. They've got some great jobs over there, and we always love hearing hearing from Lavelle and hearing from the team over there and what opportunities they have. So Lavelle, your camera's on and we're going to hand it over to you. Thank you for joining us. There you go.
All right.
Cool backdrop.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah, good job.
All right, excellent. So as Jennifer said, my name is Lavelle Spencer, and I am the HR manager for Caterpillar here in Waco. And I'm going to kind of go through a quick presentation about who we are as Caterpillar and also the opportunities that are with Caterpillar here in town. So just give me one quick second. I'm not a zoomer as much, so let me see what I got. All right. Can everyone see my screen?
We see it, Lavelle.
All right. So like I said, this is a little bit about Caterpillar. I wanted to take some time and explain a little bit. I've been with Caterpillar now for 16 years. I'm originally from Mississippi, so I'm really excited to bring Caterpillar at least a little more information about what we do to everyone as one that has yellow blood. So really excited about it. All right, so I'm going to show a quick video, if it'll come up for me. All right, so Caterpillar, everything that you saw is part of the video. You may have seen some things in there that may uh, remind you of your history lessons from school with the Hoover Dam that's there. Also, the Golden Gate Bridge, and some of you may know or have heard of the Panama Canal. Well, what's really neat is that from a historical perspective, Caterpillar was there. Caterpillar has been around since 1925, where it was responsible for a lot of the things that we enjoy today and continue to enjoy, even some of the construction on I-35 here in our own community. But it was first, Caterpillar as a company was first formed in 1925 with the merger of two companies. It was the CL Best Tractor Company and the Holt Manufacturing Company. And it's really interesting that we're in Texas, or that I'm in Texas, because Holt is a name that's synonymous with our community. Some of us, or many of us, may see the Holt name that's on Highway 6 for the dealership that's there. Well, this is the same. So the Holt dealership is a Caterpillar licensed or Caterpillar affiliated dealer that actually sells and markets and services Caterpillar equipment. Well, on the manufacturing side or the corporate side of Caterpillar, this is where I am, and my facilities are. So we're not really the same. We're actually two different entities. But from a historical perspective, the Holt name actually dates back to the dates of forming Caterpillar. And the company name was inspired by the continuous tracks. If you've seen at the bottom of the screen here, the D11 dozer that you see at the bottom when it moves and how those tracks move. The legend says that a cameraman was looking out and said, "Hey, that tractor is moving like a caterpillar," and so that's where the name came from. That's what it said. Um, the world headquarters was once in Peoria, Illinois for over 80 years, actually close to a little over 90 years. And just in 2017, it moved to Deerfield, Illinois, which is a suburb right outside of Chicago. So Caterpillar itself, Caterpillar is the world's largest manufacturer of construction, mining, equipment, diesel and natural gas engines, and industrial gas turbines. We're a technology leader in construction, transportation, mining, forestry, energy, logistics, marine and industrial engines, and electrical power generation. So a lot of times people, if you see the things behind me, they see that this is the yellow iron that a lot of people see. But Caterpillar is in a lot of different applications, over 300 different products, different iterations or different models that are supported from a global brand perspective. And it's everywhere. If you can see at the bottom of this screen, one of the things that we're really involved in is electric power generation, which helps to, in different countries, they use these as their primary power source for different towns and villages. Different applications use electric power or even marine power in some of our cruise ships. And if you go to San Antonio, those boats that go along the river, some of them have Cat engines in them. So it's just interesting to see exactly where Caterpillar is and the breadth of Caterpillar. Caterpillar currently has about a little over 102,000 employees. In 2019, we're at 53.8 billion in sales and revenue, with over half of that being outside of the U.S. And that's because of the extensive brand portfolio that we have. Some of you may be familiar with some of these brands, but the most common one, of course, is the one in the top left, which is the Caterpillar kind of logo or watermark. But we have all these different brands that are part of the Caterpillar family as well. And some of these include facilities as well that are in Texas. So we have a large solar turbines facility in DeSoto, Texas. We have a Progress Rail facility in Sherman, another solar turbine facility down in Channelview, Texas, outside of Houston. So we're kind of in a lot of different places. So just going a little deeper, now who are we? Who is Caterpillar Waco, Texas? Well, in 2009, Caterpillar opened the Waco Distribution Center, which is at 2901 Gateway Boulevard, which is right off of Bagby Boulevard, going kind of south of Highway 6. It's 750,000 square feet with over 250,000 in the yard area for outside storage, which means we have right at 1 million square feet of storage space that we can utilize. We currently have about 300 employees. We provide dealer support for a network of dealers throughout the state of Texas, which include our Mustang dealership and also the Holt dealership. And then we also service Louisiana, Arkansas, Kansas, Oklahoma, and parts of northern Mexico as well for parts services. And we also support our prime product facilities for parts assembly. So in Seguin, Texas, Victoria, and in Denison, Texas, we also have facilities that need Caterpillar parts for the assembly of these units. And so we support those as well from this facility. Now, we also have another facility here, and some people may not know this, but the old General Tire facility that's located at 2100 Orchard Lane is also acquired by Caterpillar. We have over 1.2 million square feet of warehouse space here as well, and we have about 90 employees at this location. And what's interesting here is we do the same when it comes down to material movements, uh, but they are larger pieces, hence the larger space that's needed. So they're using, if you've seen things like a hydromechanical hammer, which is essentially a jackhammer that goes on the end of a hydraulic excavator in order to break up rock, or you see a broom that actually pushes and things. These work tools are actually part of the Work Tools Distribution Center, which our facility is the North American distribution center for these types of products for Caterpillar. And just as a quick snapshot of how we fit into the larger piece, we're part of a network of 21 facilities across the world that helps to support Caterpillar parts with a 95% part availability rating. So somewhere in our network, if someone has a part or need a part, we're able to find that part. And again, many of these facilities that you see have different distribution points that they support, and we support again, that region, kind of the middle America. Our Miami facility supports Latin America and the Caribbean. So that's an interesting place to be. So we just have different functions, but we all do relatively the same thing. And we operate 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. If we're on a vacation in the US, they may not be on a vacation in another country. So that parts availability, we leverage that quite extensively. So what are we looking for? We're looking for folks that want to live up to these. This is our values in action. It was first published in 1974, and it continues to be the way that we do work and business today. And that's through integrity, which is the power of honesty, excellence, the power of quality, teamwork, working as a team and working to succeed together, being committed and taking responsibility for what you're responsible for, and then sustainability, being good stewards of our community. So it's not just what we do, but how we do it is what defines a Caterpillar team member. Specifically though, I hire at our facilities, at both facilities, for warehouse associates. They work to verify part numbers, part locations, and quantities, and they fulfill customer orders by packing, picking, and sorting parts. And those parts can range from piece parts that fits in your hand all the way up to parts that have to be stored on high racks in the facility. And to retrieve those can be as much as you see on the very right of the screen. The lady that's there, kind of in the background, on the backdrop there, she's a warehouse associate that's doing a picking or packing, picking operation or put away operation for in a distribution center. So we're looking for team members like that. You're doing order filling, and you may be using fork trucks, lift trucks, and reach trucks in order to retrieve the material, depending on the size that it is. My current openings. So I am currently filling openings for a second shift role at the facility I'm sitting at today, which is the Orchard Lane facility. I'm also filling the Kelly services. They're our partners when it comes down to bringing in talent. So I welcome those that are a part of the Kelly services, would like to be part of the team as well, to look at that avenue. Now, I also have another group that's housed within the Orchard Lane facility that's called Building Construction Products, and they hire for warehouse associates and assemblers as well. And they have, they're looking for talent as well. But I'll also say benefits. We have 401k match up to 6%. Vacation, day 1, 2 weeks. Of course, it's prorated if you're hired in the year, but it's 2 weeks upon your hire that you're eligible for, which include 3 paid days for flex time. We have full health insurance packages of medical, dental, and vision, salary continuation benefits, short and long-term disability, life insurance, and volunteer benefits as well, legal services, life insurance, additional, even pet insurance, and then employee discounts as well. And I'll make an announcement, Jennifer, that I actually have another thing that I just launched, brand new. I've never done it before. We have a new talent stream that's called a Caterpillar Temp, which is a Caterpillar employee that is, they are a temporary employee, but they are a Caterpillar employee without some of the benefits, but you're essentially a Caterpillar employee. So we're going through this route just to make sure we can continue to bring on some more talent. And I have a requisition that's posted right now that's set to expire on Friday. So if you know of anyone who would like to join Team Caterpillar, or if you're interested, go to caterpillar.com/careers and put in an application there, and we'll be glad to take you through.
Awesome, Lavelle. Thank you so much. I had somebody in the chat box say, I bet he would be an awesome HR manager. So yeah, thank you so much, Lavelle. You guys do have some great opportunities. Thanks for joining us today. And not to say that any of these other folks wouldn't be awesome HR managers, but
and thanks to the chamber for allowing me the opportunity to be here, and thanks for the invitation, Jennifer.
Yeah, definitely. We love your enthusiasm. Thank you, Lavelle.